What's up, guys? Hoping you're having a fly Thursday. It is 5:09 p.m. Central Time. That's my birthday. It is the 23rd of October. Guys, it's like 70 something degrees outside. Maybe it's 60 something. I don't know. Warm enough. Summer, fall. What is it? No, guys, it's definitely fall. 66 degrees outside. Getting ready to drop 3 degrees in the next hour. So today the high was 68. But coming up is 59, 61, 60, 61, 59, 51, 57, 50, 62, 62. Holy cow. Anyways, I made a video earlier kind of about the tried truth. I've made that video a few times. I always feel weird about releasing it. It's pretty much just kind of saying, you know, be respectful. You are allowed to post about other things, just stuff like that. Again, I feel weird about making a video about that group because that's Mike's group. Oh well, we're going to get over that for a second, guys. And it's been kind of a crazy day. You guys know we have the giving box outside where we put food or you can donate food. I had put some stuff in there earlier, and as I was doing it, there's this group that comes around. This lady brings her kids, and they fill up the ones all over town. I mean, with like 20 loaves of bread per one. And I've been hearing that there's been a vehicle following them around. So today they just filled it up, and I had some stuff in there, and this car come up, and this woman jumped out and come over and grabbed a whole bunch of them, and ended up being like 8 or 9 of them, and dumps them in the driver's side window to the driver, then turns around and runs back and is trying to get more. So I took out there, and I don't know if it's the right thing to do or not. Maybe I'm just trying to make sure everybody gets a little, because I know everybody is hurting. There's a lot of people hurting right now. Not everybody, but a lot of people are. And maybe I should have asked, if you guys are that hungry, maybe I should buy you something. Can I help you? I get off at 6. But instead I said, you know, this is really disrespectful. There's a lot of people hurting, and you guys just emptied this out, taking 20 loaves of bread. So I made them, you know, I said that, you know, that's pretty much, I said, that's really shitty of you. And that's a fact. Because if you guys, like in the Bible and stuff like that, the lady that gave the 2 little coins or whatever they were, she gave more than everybody else. And these people, it's like, if you give, I believe that you shall receive. I believe good things come back to you. However, it's like, if you're in that situation and you're just crapping on everybody else in that situation, there's no faith there. That, I don't know. This dude didn't care. I went out there and I was like, hey, why are you guys, because I mean, even if they were like, we have a big family, anything, I would have said, okay, cool. I'm like, what are you doing taking all this? That's not cool. And he's like, yeah, I know. Meanwhile, she's over there just frozen with just Gus. If you guys remember Cinderella with all the bread. And I said, that's enough, put it up. I said, you guys are shitting on the community. This is not cool. And so I was pretty upset about that. And some of the customers here were like, man, thank you for doing that. And I just feel bad, because it's like, what do they really need? What do they have to be? But I don't think they did. I think they were literally just following around whoever puts that stuff in there and just going by everyone and unloading it. And by God, I'm sick of that. It annoys me. You're not the only person with problems. But anyways, so speaking of problems, how about the NBA, guys? Did you see that? Chauncey Billups, remember him from the Bad Boy Part 2? Not like the Bad Boys from Isaiah Thomas, or, you know, even when Rodman played there. I'm talking about Big Ben and Rasheed Wallace and all those guys. Remember that? Malice at the Palace and all those. Chauncey Billups was a heck of a guard, man. And there's another basketball player, I'm forgetting his name, he plays for Miami. But they both got charged with being involved with the mob today. They were both arrested at 6 o'clock this morning in Florida, I believe. One of them was arrested in Orlando. The other one was arrested at 6 o'clock somewhere else. For the basketball player had told people that he was going to fake an injury to get out early so that he didn't get his stats, so help people. No telling what Chauncey Billups did, guys. He is the head coach, or was the head coach, of the Portland Trailblazers, I believe. They have both been extradited from their teams. They are no longer, the NBA is even suspending them indefinitely until they figure out what's going on. Not cool. Not cool at all. But anyways, 5 minutes in and we haven't talked about the one thing that's the most important part of Thursday sports, and that is now Thursday night football. Guys, I don't know when the World Series starts, but I know it ought to be soon. But Thursday Night Football, we've got Carson Wentz filling in again for JJ. And so we've got the Vikings, and I believe they're playing at San Diego. Did I just say that? At Los Angeles. The Superchargers. Anyways, guys, San Diego, just playing. Los Angeles, I don't know. I just think that Harbaugh is a heck of a coach. I think Justin Herbert is a heck of a player. They've got Keenan Allen back. I don't know why. At the beginning of the year, they looked like they were just going to be super, super good. And then kind of fell off a little bit. However, Minnesota is a very good team. I don't think they're as good with Carson Wentz. I don't think anyone's as good with Carson Wentz. No offense, Carson, man. I think you're a cool person. I remember watching when he played for the Eagles. I remember watching one of those, 30-30s or whatever, and there was a kid at Make-A-Wish, and he just really loved Carson Wentz, and I remember he was buried in a Carson Wentz jersey, and that's just, Carson Wentz did a lot for him. He wore, stuff on his arm, so I do root for him as a person, although I just don't. Didn't he play for the Chiefs as a backup for a little bit? I just don't think that Minnesota is going to beat San Diego tonight. I'm kidding, guys. If you're a Los Angeles fan, I'm just messing with you, okay? But I don't know how. Minnesota's got a really good team. And I get it. They play Detroit well and everything. I'm picking San Diego. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm picking Los Angeles. I'm going to pick the Chargers. I'm going to say the Chargers are going to win 27 to, jeez. Let's go 27-20, San Diego. I'm just going to do it the whole video. But no, I think Los Angeles for sure is going to win tonight. Not really for sure. This is kind of one of those toss-up games, but I just feel like the Chargers have not put their best team out there. Their best effort, whatever you want to call it. Because, as for team or whatever, yeah, they've got the guys out there. They're just not playing at their best. I feel like they have another level that they could take it to, and that they're just not hitting that. And as for the Vikings, I get they got Justin Jefferson, but they got to have somebody throw him the dang ball. So, and I don't think Adrian Peterson's coming back. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Are there any Charger fans out there? I know Braden loves San Diego. He loves Los Angeles. And what about you guys? Are you a Minnesota fan? I don't think I'd ever been a Minnesota Viking fan. And then my cousins got married, and two of them, well, that sounded weird. My cousins got married. Not to each other. Let's get that straight. My cousins, two of my girl cousins, each married a Vikings fan. Okay, let's go there. Let's say it that way. Anyways, not the same Vikings fan, though, guys. It's a different person. But anyway, so I thought it was 5:13, but it's not. It's almost 5:20, which is my daughter's birthday. So I just wanted to say much love to you all. It's been kind of a busy day. It's gone by pretty quickly. I'm grateful for that. Thursdays are kind of my day because I'm coming off of a day off, and I've got my work week kind of starts here. So as of right now, but who do you think is going to win? If you want to comment. Football's been crazy this year, so no telling. I know that the Cowboys play the Broncos this week, and I know that the Broncos, I think, are being picked by about 65-70% of people. That means 3 out of every 4. Just watch, okay? The Cowboys aren't that good on defense. That's true. But they're starting to get a little bit of an attitude, and that's what we need. That was what was missing, the attitude. Even when they have great teams, they get pushed around. They have no attitude. I feel like adding Jadeveon Clowney, is a huge pickup. Not because he's kind of a run stopper or a path rusher. Because, when it comes to that, guys, he's older now. That prime thing is gone. However, his attitude, just watching him on the sidelines of the sideline, just saying, man, that guy sucks, can't block me, and just the way they were really getting into it. And the coach, I know they need discipline, and I was just like, man, they didn't get it again. And then watching Schottenheimer make them run during camp for jacking around and just being fired up on the sidelines. That's kind of what they need. We need somebody fiery. But anyways, Los Angeles, not the San Diego. Los Angeles Chargers, guys, 27. We'll go 20, Minnesota. So I say Justin Herbert has a good night, those 3 tutties. What do you think? Much love to you all. Stay blessed.